So what on YouTube? Mm. I don't know if y'all know this man, but if y'all have, you usually I would say that I want to be a person that, stop talking and be more about action. And I haven't done that in years. I haven't done that since, forever. It's really hard. If you ever in a predicament in a situation where you in a relationship with somebody for years or months, or you just have a strong feelings and strong connection with that person, but you start to see their real side and they start to see your real side, and then you just, it's like after a few months or a few years pass, you realize something different. You saw the notice something different between you both, and it kind of hits you hard. But you tell yourself that this is not what you want. You never know. You never thought it would be like this. You never thought it would end like this. You never thought it would ever come to this. And but it's hard for you to really cut ties with that person. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wives, whatever you are, whatever you feel like who you want to date, that's up to you. But it's hard to really leave that person because you built a lot with that person. You wanted a lot for that person. You wanted a lot for yourself. You wanted to be with this person for the rest of your life, and you thought that was going to happen. Until you realize something, until stuff hit the fan. And it's not like I'm coming on here to tell my business because I don't want people in my business. I don't want people to, well, won't you stop giving everybody else advice and take your own? You're right. That makes more sense. But it's like I want to tell y'all to, if you ever, like I said, if you're ever in a predicament, you're in a situation that you can't get yourself out of, or you in a situation and it's hurting you physically, financially, spiritually, sexually, and it's hurting the hell out of you, you need to go. You need to leave that person alone. You need to start all over. It's going to get hard. It's going to not be easy. And it's going to be the saddest day of your life. And it's going to feel like you got shot with a gun. And it's like a big, huge hole in your heart. So, don't ever be in a relationship with someone who you think is going to be comfortable and lovey-dovey, and they're going to accept all of you. Not half of you, all of you. If they don't accept all of you and they can't take it or they can't handle it, then you need to let that person go. And it's going to hurt you. It's going to help. It's going to hurt the hell out of you. But you got to let that person go. You got to let it go. You got to let them go. In order to move on with your life and continue with your life and decide what you're going to do with your life, you need to let that person go. Start all over. Start over. Start over. It's going to be hard. Like I said, it's going to be hard. It's going to be times that you're going to be crying and you're going to wish you was with that person right now. And then it's going to be times where you're going to be missing that person because you're so used to driving in the same car or going here and there, and you're around each other 24/7. It's going to be times where you are walking in a store and that person is not beside you, walking with you, yeah, it's going to be times. But you gotta really understand and kind of really get it that you can decide, once you start over, you have a plan. You can either be by yourself for a while, long as you want to be by yourself for a while, until you're ready to move on, and date someone else, or let someone else in your life. Or you could be single for the rest of your life and you're going to be happy by yourself. Two solutions. A lot of people in this world say that they in a relationship because they don't want to be by themselves. They feel like they should be with someone just because. And they want, some people in this world want just a person that they can have sex with. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your decision. As long as you use protection. And then you have some people who just have open relationships or open marriage. That's between you and your partner and the person that you're dating, and the person that you're bringing inside your relationship or your marriage. That's your business. But I don't approve of that. I don't agree with that at all. Like, literally, I do not at all. I don't understand that. But that's everybody's business. Everybody's different. I'm at the age of, I've been through a lot. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, and sexually, and everything. But that's even here and there. That's not even it's not even about me at this time and moment. It's about giving people advice on life and about relationships. If you're feeling like you are alone and you can't deal with it, you got to fight it and got to really understand it and think about it and say, hey, I'm by myself. I need to work on myself. I need to make sure myself is financially, spiritually, and physically stable to be with someone, bring someone in my life before, anything. You gotta put yourself first and love yourself first before you bring anybody into your life. You gotta make sure you prepared for someone to come in your life and everything. You gotta make sure you can handle them, their words, the ups and downs, the toxication, the arguments, the going back and forth. You gotta be ready. Now, if it gets physical, that one time, it only takes once to get physical with someone that you're in a relationship with. You need to cut them off completely. Because once you see that they are when they are physical, man, please. Who knows when they're going to be physical after that? You don't want to go to jail. You don't want to lose your life. You don't want to lose your career. You don't want to lose every single thing that you ever built in life. You do not want to lose that at all. Because if you lose that because you got into an altercation with the person that you are in a relationship with and y'all just started building something, and it hasn't been a year yet. It's only been like a couple of weeks or a month or so, and y'all getting serious, and then he or she gets physical, yeah, cut them off. Cut them off. I ain't doing this. I ain't going to jail for you. I ain't getting locked up. I ain't going to prison. I ain't losing my job for what? I'm not getting kicked out of my apartment and my neighbors know me and they say we hit violence and I get kicked out or get a first warning. No, hell no. You go. I stay. I was perfect. I was fine before I met you. I was fine being alone. I'll be fine when you're gone. So that's the only way that you will continue to be fine. Me, I made mistakes that I'm not proud of making. I made mistakes. I rushed in mine. But then you know what also I realize is you learn from your mistakes. You learn from your relationship. Period. Period. Point. Period. You learn from it. And when you learn from it, you understand it. And then you grow from it. And then you say to yourself in your mind is, the next time you ever see someone or want to talk to that person or get to know them, you take it very slow as possible before you get serious with this person. So remember that. Take it slow. As long as you want, until you're ready to be with that person. Until you're financially, physically, and spiritually ready. Stable. You got all your stuff together. And you know you can bring that person in your life. And you love that, and you want to be with this person. And see how it goes. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's a message from me to you. You can either take it. Like I said with all my videos, you can either take it, receive it, put it, jot it down, write it down, whatever. You're probably saying to yourself right now, I heard this all before. But guess what? So what if you heard it all before? You're going to hear it this time again. And if you hear it this time again, you might actually do it. Just saying. So I'm going to see y'all in the next video, alright? And oh yeah, I got to talk to y'all about something real serious. And it's going to be something that you're probably going to be interested in. Alright? So see y'all later. I'll see y'all in the evening of today. And we're going to talk some more. We're going to chop it up for real, for real. Alright? God bless. See y'all later on. Peace.